We've got 3 picks, all for tonight's 2-game one. Stephen A., you start first here. You like James Harden to get 5 or more assists. Why?
You know what? That's the one thing, no matter what's going on from game to game with him, that's the one thing he shows up and provides. He will get his share of assists. And when you consider the way Jared Allen played, what Donovan Mitchell can do, and the others, yeah, he going to get at least 5 assists. No doubt about that. You can book that for James Harden.
Okay, Jay Will, you were really going on a limb here. LeBron James going for 20 or more points. Why?
Because they call me easy money. I'm just going to get my money and put it right in the bank. I mean, look, in order for this team to have a chance to win, LeBron has to try to be the best player on the court. And Casey Wallace is going to get inside of the way Austin Reeves handles the ball. And it's going to come down to that matchup against Lou Dort. And I think LeBron James is going to be offensively aggressive, easily over 20.
Okay, I'm going to go with SGA going for 2 or more three-pointers because over the last 2 years, he has made 2 or more threes 5 out of the 6 times that he has played the Los Angeles Lakers. This is when he likes to go from beyond the arc, when he plays his formidable opponent. This seems like easy money to me, too. SGA, 2 or more threes. Now, I thought the same thing for Wemby last night. He went 0 for 8 from three-point range, but I'm going to hope that I turn the tide today. So with that in mind, let's ask this question. Who do we trust more with the game on the line? Is it the King and what we've seen him do, or is it the newcomer in SGA? Whose hands would you put the ball in?
You going to me?
I'm going to you.
Look, Shea is the best scorer in basketball. He's the best clutch scorer. Like, the numbers prove it. But if it came down to one final possession, Stephen A. and Cam, I don't need the best scorer. I need somebody who can control the game. And there's nobody, Stephen A., in the history of the NBA who controls the game better in the final possession than LeBron James. You know why? Because if I have a scorer, I can load up on a scorer. If I have a decision maker who can make the right play at the right time, I'm going with LeBron James. Even at 41 years old, Stephen A., even though I know you don't want to hear it, I see the face that you're making, and I know how dope SGA is. I know he's clutch. He's done it in clutch moments. But I'm talking about control. Nobody controls the game better in the final possession than LeBron James in the history of basketball.
Go ahead, Cameron.
I'm trying to think with this question. It's a loaded question. Are we talking about who's going to score the ball, or who do you want to have the ball with?
Who do you want to have the ball with, Cam?
It don't matter.
So,
if you need a bucket, who are you going to give the ball to?
If I need a bucket, I'm going with SGA. Because, listen, SGA already has 10 game-winning shots. LeBron has 17. And we could tell SGA been in the league, 7, 8 years. LeBron been in the league 21. If we're going with who needs a bucket, I'm going SGA. We're going off IQ. I agree with Jay Will off IQ. Stephen, I see your face. Listen, right?
Come on.
Listen, we can sit here and talk about Steve Kerr hitting game-winning shots off Michael Jordan's IQ. We could talk about John Paxson hitting game-winning shots off of Michael Jordan's IQ. Now, we're not going to talk about how many game-winning shots Michael Jordan had, but if we're going off IQ, I'm going to go with LeBron James. If we're going off who I want to have a bucket, I'm going to go with SGA. That's why I want to clarify the question.
Clutch time this season. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander record 20-7. LeBron 19-8. Right there. Field goal percentage 52 to 51% over LeBron James. LeBron's right there, no doubt. You know, three-pointers 35 to 23% in favor of Shea. Free throws 85 to 67%. Okay, LeBron James in clutch time this postseason, 33% field goals, 1 of 6 from threes, no free throws, 1 assist, 4 turnovers in 15 minutes. Clutch time, last 5 minutes, regulation, overtime. I understand the history, the resume of the great LeBron James. What I'm trying to say is, when we gonna stand up and appreciate the level of greatness we're witnessing? We call like Shea Cornette.
When are you going to step up and appreciate the greatness of LeBron?
Hold on. She said, look, King James. Don't the king have to have the crown? Who's the king right now? That would be Shea Butter. That would be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning, defending NBA champion, reigning NBA Finals MVP, reigning league MVP, possibly about to be crowned his second consecutive MVP award, who, by the way, has averaged over 30 the last 4 years, has been better in clutch time, has repeatedly shown how he can dance on you any way you want to. You want Gregory Hines? You want Fred Astaire? You want Danny Glover? Who the hell you want? It don't matter. This is what this brother gives you. Mr. Mid-range, can hit up for the three, can finish at the basket, can get to the free throw line. So much so that you got people calling and tweeting and putting out all kinds of stuff talking about, yo, he get to the free throw line, he flopping, he this, he that, because the brother's IQ is as large as his skill set. The brother's all world. This is not about LeBron. We know the greatness of LeBron James. I got it. This is about us stepping aside and recognizing there's a new sheriff in the NBA. It's a new one. And the brother's name is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who don't talk much, but he rivals Cameron. You'll appreciate this, Jay. He rivals Cameron in terms of the wardrobe. He gonna let his wardrobe speak for him, and he gonna let his game speak for him. That's what he gonna. He ain't gonna talk much. He just gonna ball out, and then he gonna show up and do and listen to Stephen A. He does what I advised him to do. You use that walk from the tunnel to the locker room as a runway. It's not about your skill at that moment. It's about the fact that you dress fly. That's what he does, and then goes out on the court and busts your living ass. That's what he does.
I think you misconstrued. Nobody said SGA was not.
I'm not, but trust LeBron or SGA more in the game on the line. I'm saying SGA.
Listen, it depends on the situation, Stephen A. Now, listen, everything you just said was 100% true. That's why I asked you earlier, because New York Knicks fans talk about Jalen Brunson's better than SGA. I just want to see what kind of New York fan. I want to see what kind of New York Knicks fan you are.
I love Jalen Brunson, but SGA is next
I talk about SGA broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of 20 points or more. Oh, that's no big deal, kid.
Consecutive games.
Yeah, kid, why you
very
bringing that
big
up?
deal.
Yeah, it's like in the playoffs, second to Michael Jordan, last 4 years. Jay Will, I know you got something to say as well, but we was talking about game on the line.
All that stuff that SA said was fine. Back to the original point, though. When it comes down, it's not just a bucket. Who do you need to make the right read?
Okay.
And that's fine wine, man.
I know what the question is.
That's fine wine.
I know what the question is.
You like fine wine. I know you do. I see you up there. I see you up there with the ashy ankles on, with the wine, and just.
We gotta go. Okay, to recap, because maybe we'll see this happen tonight if the game comes down to the wire. But we had a couple game ones here. Harden to record 5 or more assists. LeBron to score 20 or more points. SGA to make 2 or more threes. Those odds, plus 287 for a parlay on DraftKings Sportsbook right now. Again, maybe these things will come to fruition. We'll see you as the ball in the hands at the end of the game.
Game 1 tonight against the Lakers. Oklahoma City, a 15.5-point favorite in Game 1. Alan, how much of a chance are you giving LA, if any, in this series?
I'll take Oklahoma. I'll lay the points. I mean, I don't see how the Lakers really have an avenue to a win. I don't even know if they have a win in this series in a game. If they do, it's remarkable, because you really need Luka in this series more than ever just for the offense. Look at the points per game alone. That's all you need to know right now. LeBron James did an unbelievable job in that first round, getting them those 3 wins, getting them that series win without Reeves and Luka. Reeves comes back, that's a good thing. But it would take a lot for the Lakers to even get a win in this series, unfortunately.
OKC is so much better than the Rockets are almost every position, guys. And look at some of the challenges that the Rockets provided for the Lakers. I mean, you talk about Chet Holmgren, who can protect the rim, playing at a very high level. You think about if J-Dub comes back in this series, which I think he will, he'll be aggressive. Think about Lou Dort on LeBron James, who can be extremely disruptive. Cason Wallace on Austin Reeves has had him a prisoner for a long time. We talk about the Lakers and continuity offensively. Cason Wallace can take Austin Reeves out of the game. I'm with you, Alan. I think this thing is a sweep. Look, if LeBron James finds a way to win this series, then just stop all the GOAT debates. Just stop it.
Come on.
If that happens. I don't see it happening, but if it does, just stop it.
All right, more from Alan and Jay coming up on Get Up. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
Hey, still to come on the next SportsCenter, 2 p.m. Eastern. We are live from OKC. Can LeBron and the Lakers pull off a historic Game 1 upset against the defending champs? If you listen to anything that Alan Hunt and Jay Will just said, the answer is no. NBA Conference semis.